Hello, my dear learners. It's me again, Teacher Shira. Have you ever watched an advertisement? Is it easy to persuade someone with your ideas? I guess not. For today's lesson, we are going to talk about biases and propaganda devices. Before we begin our lesson for today, don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Ring the notification bell for more updates. Like, share, and comment in this video. Because learning is bliss, learn with Teacher Shira. The use of advertisement is very common nowadays. It varies in forms, and some advertisements are done through print, non-print, and broadcast forms. They are important as they aid in reaching their target audience for the market. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to develop your skills in making judgment based on your personal point of view using varied propaganda devices. You are also expected to recognize evaluative word choice to detect biases and propaganda devices used by speakers or writers. Let us first define biases and propaganda. Biases are judgment based on personal point of view, whereas propaganda refers to the spreading of information, ideas, or rumor that is meant to make people accept them. Sometimes these ideas may be false or misleading. Biases and propaganda are both used to influence people to persuade, believe, buy something, or do something. There are varied propaganda devices that can influence you to make judgment. These are commonly used in advertisements, texts, passages, or messages that you have watched, read, or heard. These are the most common types of propaganda devices. First, we have bandwagon, plain folks, testimonial, name-calling, glittering generality, technical jargon, appeal to fear, and powerful words. Let us have the first one. We have here bandwagon. Bandwagon makes you attracted to use a product or join an activity because everyone is doing it. Here are some examples. iPhone 5, loving it easy, that's why so many people do. Just do it, everyone else did. The drink everybody knows. Notice the words or phrases that's why so many people do, everyone else did, and everybody knows are used in this example. Meaning to say, this device encourages an individual to do the same activity as experienced by a number of people. Next, we have plain folks. In this device, you are encouraged to use a product because it is what folks at home are using. This uses ordinary people as endorsers to show that the product is being used by usual persons. This is an example, a family using Skechers footwear with the tagline, "Nothing compares to family." On the third one, we have here testimonial. This is the complete opposite of plain folks. In this device, you are convinced to use a product because it is endorsed or confirmed by a well-known personality. Just like this example, a Diet Coke endorsed by the pop star Taylor Swift, and Downy endorsed by the K-pop stars BTS. Next, we have here name-calling. It is a device that persuades you to avail the product or services because of the negative image it creates against another product or service. This is an example. How do you like your chicken noodle? Is it with MSG or without MSG? The propaganda uses advertisement war with other products in the market for it to sell. Another is what we call glittering generality. You give in this device because you are overwhelmed by its vogue, sweeping statements that usually come in slogans or simple catchphrases. These are some examples. Creamy, dreamy, icy chocolatey from McDonald's. Things go better with Coke. A commercial from Coca-Cola. The best coffee for the best tea. This is an example from Starbucks. Next we have here technical jargon. This device uses unfamiliar or highly technical terms to impress, confuse, or deceive consumers or audience. Take this example from Yakult. 8 billion live Lactobacillus casei strain Shirota. That is a highly technical jargon term that will confuse or deceive the consumers. Second to the last is what we call appeal to fear. This device scares or frightens consumers so that they will either patronize or avoid the product or service. This is an example. For the last one, we have here powerful words. This device uses either pleasant or hideous sounds to either lure or drive people away from something. Shampoo commercial saying soft, silky, shiny hair to convince the audience to patronize the products is an example. Now let us have a recap of what we have learned today. Biases are judgment based on personal point of view, whereas propaganda refers to the spreading of information, ideas, or rumor that is meant to make people accept them. There are different types of propaganda devices. We have here bandwagon, plain folks, testimonial, name-calling, glittering generality, technical jargon, appeal to fear, and powerful words. Remember that propaganda is not only used in print or broadcast media, but also in any professional engagement with the use of convincing the audience to believe in their views, like political rally and direct selling of products. This is all for today, my dear learners. Thank you, and I hope you have learned something today.